Welcome to Beating Cancer Daily. Beating stage 4 cancer for 30 years still takes my breath away every time I say it. I'm Saranne, founder of the Comedy Cures Foundation, and I hope you'll join me for just a few minutes daily for the next 365 days so we may laugh, learn, maybe cry a little as we live our best days beating cancer daily together. Are you feeling brave today? I am going to try something and I wanted to share it with you just in case you're feeling a bit brave. Would you be willing to ask your partner or someone you love within your inner circle, what are 3 things that you can improve about yourself? Whoa, that is being very vulnerable. Do you think you can do it? Well, if you're in therapy, I would talk about it with your therapist before you venture out if you're feeling at all ambivalent. Because being a patient or a survivor can make you feel more vulnerable. Everything that we had to go through or everything that you're going through. So I just want to make sure that it's the right time for you to learn this about yourself from your partner. I have no idea what my husband's going to say, but I am going to ask him. Are you curious? Well, they say curiosity killed the cat. Maybe we shouldn't. No, I'm just kidding. I want to know. I am always about working on myself, becoming a better person, becoming a better partner. I would love to know the answer to that. I'm actually going to ask my husband, but you have to be safe. You have to be able to handle what they say and not fall apart completely and then not throw it back at the person that you ask because they were honest with you. I think we're going to be surprised at what they say. I'm so curious to find out what my husband thinks I could do better or what my best friend thinks I could do better. If my parents were here, I would ask them too. I would love to know. Wouldn't you? Aren't you curious? For me, my cancer journey was all about self-improvement, self-realization. And I think that's what many of these episodes of Beating Cancer Daily are about. Self-improvement, self-realization, hopefully improving the quality of our days. How many of our days we have, there's no guarantee. Now, if this is your first listening experience, I am a stage 4 cancer survivor with no visible disease, misdiagnosed 30 years ago, diagnosed 24 years ago, fought for many years, 3 surgeries, 44 radiation treatments, over 2 years of chemotherapy. Nothing worked, was told to get my affairs in order, and had to put together a care plan to save my life until the next big thing came along. And thank God, my plan is working. Thank God it's still working. So this podcast is really about all of these things that I do, however quirky they are, to just have my mind, body, and spirit in alignment and to stay as healthy as possible. Now, I did all the treatments that I was told to do, so I just want to make sure that I reiterate that all the time and that anything you do should be run by your care team and or a therapist if you are working with a therapist. So I really want to make sure that you feel emotionally stable enough to ask this question if you want to go along with this exercise and try it. If you want to tell me about it, your experience with it, you can always go to comedycures.org and hit the record button, or you can hit the write us button in the menu and just write to me. And you'll see throughout all these episodes, I generally ask for you to give me feedback. how can I be better? How can I make this podcast better if I don't have feedback? So that's why this exercise is so fun. The interesting twist on this was the person who told me the story said that when their wife asked them this question, what could they improve about themselves? They actually said 6 things. I think 6 is too much. I think 3 is a good number. In comedy, everything happens in threes. I think you can manage 3. I think 6 is just too distracting, at least for me. But in the story I was told, the wife asked the husband for 6 things. So the husband said, could I think about it? The husband the next day went out and bought 6 long stem roses and went to his wife and said, you're perfect just the way you are, and gave her 6 long stem roses, significant to the 6 things she asked. Now, the reason why this was done in this story is because there is a belief that if you criticize someone, you spiritually damage a part of their soul. Giving critiques, giving criticism, supposedly spiritually damages a partner in a relationship. Now, how do you feel about that? Do you think that you shouldn't be able to give constructive criticism to your partner or spouse? It's an interesting question. I hear a lot of happy marriages never do that, or a lot of happy partnerships never do that. They just try to find the good in every action, in every intention, in everything that the person does. Wow, I would kind of fail that, I think, because I believe that I am in my husband's life to help him become a better person, and he's in my life to help me become a better person. So if we're going to do it, if we are going to give those suggestions, how can we do it as kindly as possible, with as much love as possible, with the intention of just really nurturing the person that we have decided to be our partner and to spend our time with? Can we not be sarcastic? Can we not be flip? Can we not be biting? I don't know. I have a lot of friends who are comedians, and part of their successful marriages together are that they do back and forth banter with each other. The Cotters, I can tell you that Bernadette and Al, all these couples have these successful bantering relationships. Maybe it's just reserved for comedians. I'm telling you that I think it's a fun exercise to do, a beautiful exercise to do. But if you follow the story that I was originally told, the husband bought the 6 roses and did not criticize his spouse. Another person who reacted to that story said that it made them realize how much they overly criticized their spouse, and that from that day forward, they were not going to do it based on the lessons of the story. And they said the first time that they didn't criticize their spouse after hearing this story, the spouse actually exclaimed out loud and thanked God for having the husband not browbeat her about something she did wrong. Interesting. I love to look at things from a 360 perspective. So I don't know the right answer. I am going to ask my husband what 3 things he thinks I could improve. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you tomorrow. If you've enjoyed this podcast, then I'd love to ask for you to go to comedycures.org and check out our membership circle levels. You will find even more resources and more programming. like our live virtual Q&A sessions with me, our live Comedy Cures events with our very talented comedians, live health builder workshops with Jackie Bryan, hosted by me, a robust monthly newsletter, plus much more. It's really an exciting community. So please consider becoming a member, giving it as a gift, telling your friends, telling your hospital support group all about this community. I can't think of a more empowering way to go through a cancer journey or your survivorship or your caregiving experience than with us at Beating Cancer Daily. It's truly an honor to serve you. Thanks so much. See you tomorrow. Guess what time it is? It's time for me to read the disclaimer. Beating Cancer Daily and the membership circle are not in lieu of medical advice or treatment. They are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your healthcare team to review your best strategy. Thanks for listening.